Most of you traders out there suck, okay? And that's not to kind of get under anyone's skin, because at a certain point in time before, every trader who was not profitable sucked, right? Like, there's days where I come into the market and I just look back at it and I was probably the worst trader that I could have been, even with 8.5 years of experience. Sometimes I chase trades, sometimes I get out too early, sometimes I revenge trade. That's something you're never going to get away from. But most of you traders out there suck because of the fact that you're undisciplined, okay? And I know a lot of you guys, it's going to sound cliche, right? Oh, discipline. What does that have to do with anything? I understand my trading rules, and yes, I know I should be doing this, but when the market's live, you know, the market is built on emotions, guys. And if you don't understand that, right? Like, it's like, what I'm trying to say is, like, it's like not the market makers that are hunting your stops. Like, they don't know when you get into the trade. But it feels that way because the market is designed to feel that way. The market is designed to prey on emotions. And it's not just your emotions as a retail trader. It's on all traders, even at the highest level of professional traders, right? The better the trader, the better disciplined of a person they are. The better the trader, the better they manage their emotions. A lot of you guys don't understand that, and that's why you continue to suck, and that's why you continue to lose money. Now, again, if this is triggering you, then you're my prime reason and example to making this video, because most traders want to feel that they know where the market is going because of the news, or because it's oversold, or because, you know, they have a gut feeling. You don't know anything. The market can do whatever the market wants to do. The market has been selling off for the past week, the past couple of weeks. The market can reverse at the drop of a dime and go the other way. And while you're looking to go ahead and take those short positions at every pop, the market can just blow right through your stops for the next 3, 4, 5 days in a row. So you realistically don't know anything. And by the time you actually get around to understanding that you were wrong, you're going to be down very, very significant. So instead of trying to outsmart the market or find the perfect reason why your strategy is not going to fail, or try to nitpick and find the most perfect little entry, just make your trading strategy very, very simple and just focus on doing the same thing each and every single day. Focus on things like emotions. Focus on things like discipline. Focus on journaling. Focus on risk management. Forget about your strategy. Forget about where the market looks like it's going. Forget about, like, this candlestick looks like a reversal candlestick. Should you get in? No, you waited too long. Now you get in here and oh, you got stopped out here and the market still went up. Forget all of that stuff, right? If you focus on discipline outside of the charts, you'll have great discipline inside the charts. As a trader, we're like professional athletes, right? And I don't want to come across like as if we're out here saving lives or anything, but look at yourself as an NBA player, as an NFL player, as a Major League Baseball player, as a golfer, as a boxer, a tennis player. Each one of those professional athletes has to practice, right? They have to work out. They have to have a level of stamina, a level of discipline, a level of fundamentals. We are the same way. What we need to focus on each and every single day is holding our trades to full potential based on what our strategy tells us that we can get to still have a good hit rate. So for example, I'll just give you guys what I like. I like to take anywhere between 15 and 25 points on the NQ. Where I like to take those at is depending on where I feel good at. And that comes with a level of experience and a level of comfortability, right? Like, sometimes I feel okay holding to 25 points because it's just screaming in my favor. And sometimes I'm like up 8 points, up 12, up 15, it goes back down, I'm up 15, and I'll just sell because I don't like the way that it feels. That comes with a level of experience and a level of discipline to stop out. Again, practice holding your trades when they're in drawdown until you're supposed to get stopped out. So every one of you guys should know how many points you're going to lose in this trade if it goes sideways and goes against you before you even get into the trade. Some trades it might be 15 points on the NQ, some trades it might be 40 points on the NQ. It's up to you to understand how many points you're going to potentially lose if this trade does go against you. So with that being taken into consideration, there should be no level of stress or anxiety once you're already in a trade, because mentally, from a psychology standpoint, you are already factoring in that loss. Now, a lot of traders don't want to factor in that loss because they don't believe that they can ever lose just because they have a good strategy. Are you guys following along? Instead of focusing on where's the perfect entry or where's the next high of day, focus in on just identifying one particular entry within inside your system and sticking to that particular setup. Then you have to do it in a block of trades and then run the data on it. What's working, what's not working. Is I was telling my traders 2-3 weeks ago, taking 10 points on the NQ was working because trying to shoot for 20-25 points was not working. So you have to tailor your strategy a little bit depending on what kind of market cycle we're going through. Right now, we're pretty much getting, when trades are moving in our favor, we're getting anywhere between 15, 25, 35 points. So we can kind of hold it a little bit longer. And I'll give you an example. This trade setup here goes for well over 100 points. This setup here goes for well over 70 points. This setup here goes for well over 60 points. This setup here goes for 45 points. So guys, you're getting those bigger moves now. So for a lot of you guys who were maybe necessarily taking 10 points on the NQ the past month, maybe you can look to take 15, 20, 25, 30 points, as long as technically you should still be in the trade. So as long as this trade is above the 20 SMA and above your reason why candle, you should try to hold it to try to get 20, 25, 30 points versus just trying to take this quick scalp here at 10 points and then trying to get back in here and then stopping out here for a big loss because you're scared that it's going to pull back. Once the trade setup happens, there's only one setup entry until the next setup forms. Does that make sense? So focus on discipline, guys. And for a lot of you guys, think about your health, for example. Think about, it's not easy to count your calories. It's not what people want to do, getting up at 4 in the morning and going for a 5-mile run. You don't want to do that if you're looking to lose weight, but it's something that has to be done, right? Most of you guys out there with your, with your foul selves, don't brush your teeth every day. It's like, but it's something you have to do, right? Some of you guys out there, and I've seen it, some of you guys, I'll save that for another video, but just think about it like this, guys. You have to take a shower every day. You have to work out every day. You have to practice compassion with the loved ones around you. You have to dedicate your time to your family and your friends and keep a clear mindset. You have to try to eat healthy as best as to your ability that you can. There's a lot of things out there that we have to do to kind of keep this vessel going, right? And if you're not doing those things that you should be doing, how do you expect to do the right things when it comes to your trading? Just because you show up every day and you think you have a strategy or you think you understand the candlesticks, for one thing, you don't even understand yourself. So if you don't understand yourself emotionally, doesn't matter how well you understand your strategy, you're never going to get it down. You have to understand yourself emotionally first before you can truly be successful. And that comes from practicing discipline, working on your emotions, and staying calm, right? I think a lot more educators need to work on teaching people how to stay calm. And being able to stay calm comes from the things you're doing outside of the computer screens. It's not what you're telling yourself when you're in the trade, because all that's going to do is create more emotions. It has to become second nature that you understand you're going to hold your trade till you get 20 points, 25 points. And you have to understand that, your stop loss is here, so you might lose 30, 40 points on this particular trade. You might lose 25 points on this particular trade. You have to be okay with that before you even click the buy button. Because if you click the buy button, and let's say, for example, you get stopped out at 50 points, and emotionally you were not ready to lose 50 points, you're going to go on tilt. You're going to revenge trade. You're going to chase trades. You're going to make up trades in your head because you weren't okay with the first loss. So you need to be okay with the losses first, and you need to be okay with the risk that you're pushing to the middle of the table, and you need to actually let the setups come to you instead of chasing them. For those of you guys who are using my strategy, trading the 20 SMA, guys, there was only 6 setups today, 6 of them. How many trades did you take today? If you took more than 6 setups all day long and you were practicing and using this strategy, you did it wrong because there was only 6 of them. So it doesn't mean that we find one particular setup, sell for a gain, and then make up another one when we're still in the existing one. Hope that makes sense. If you guys want to trade with me, you guys want to get access to the mentorship and the community, that link's going to be down in the description box below. I've got some spots as we come into November here for some more traders if you guys want to hop on board. But again, guys, if you have no interest in actually trying to gain the experience, if you have no interest in doing things properly and actually trying to get and try to get better, don't join, right? Don't just come here and think that as soon as you understand my whole concept, you're just going to magically make money. The majority of this business is emotional. Okay? The majority of this business is emotional. Some people learn that a lot sooner than others. And the people that do not learn that continue to go down the same rabbit hole. You continue to give money into the market. You continue to be a depositor, not an extractor from the markets. And the longer you deposit into the markets, the longer it's going to take you to become profitable. So what I focus on is trying to get you to understand yourself as a trader first, understand the strategy second, and then execute third. Understand yourself, understand your strategy, and execute. Understand yourself, understand your strategy, and execute each and every single day. Keep it simple. Stay calm. Stay patient. Just because the bell rings doesn't mean that we have to take 10 trades. Allow the setups to come to you and trust your strategy. Looking for some new students to join here, looking to grow the team at Evolution Traders. If you guys want access to that mentorship, links down in the description box below. I'll catch you guys on the next one.